Son of a bitch.
Of course you hit record and I start coughing. God.
I don't think my mic's on.
I can hear you.
Yeah, we can.
I can't hear anybody.
Then that wouldn't be your mic, dum-dum. That would be your headset.
You don't listen through your mic.
Natalie.
Are you guys in here?
You're so dumb. You thought you listened through your microphone.
You thought Boys to Men was a daycare center.
Oh, there we go.
That's fucking dumb.
We're good now.
Somebody
Sorry
said it
for
was
my
chilly outside. You got a bowl and a spoon.
And a spoon.
Hey.
You sit on the TV and watch the couch.
These cushions is amazing.
My couch cushions aren't doing so well.
Why?
Because I keep sitting in the same spot every day.
Oh, yeah.
And I sit there for like 4 hours.
On the very end.
Mhm.
Yeah, Dan's spot.
My spot.
Yeah, even it's riddled with toots.
Wait a minute. I didn't say that.
I did.
I just said it wasn't doing so
you,
well.
you didn't have to say that. We just kind of knew.
Riddled with toots.
Riddled with toots.
Sounds like an ice cream dip.
Riddled with toots.
It kind of is if you're lactose intolerant. Ice cream dip.
Yeah, my son was
New
just
from
saying
Ben
that
and
he
Jerry's.
thought for 12 lactose intolerant people pills, $4.50 was expensive. I'm like, I'd pay 10 times that not to shit myself.
Yeah.
$100 if I don't shit myself.
That is, what is, we'll
There
go
should
over
be
that
there should be a tax for that. Every year you don't shit yourself, you get like $5.
A tax credit?
Yeah. Like, did you like when you're doing your taxes? It's like a little button that you press. Like, did you poop yourself this year?
How do you know-
And
Could
be
you
Imagine
honest.
getting like a
Yeah,
form
be
in the mail
honest.
around like January every year. It's like,
Did you shit yourself?
here's
No.
your W poo.
poop tax
W poo.
on C-SPAN. Governor-elect to vote on the poop tax. I vote yay. I poop myself this year, so I'm going to need it for next year.
Yeah. It's a little late for me, but I'm down
Pooping
for the
yourself.
2020.
Teens are doing it.
Do
Parents hate it.
You should be able to file your pets.
Do sharts count?
That's a different kind of deductible.
You should be able to file your pets.
I wish you could. You should be able to because I feed them. We clean them.
They're like
I buy their
dependents.
stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're dependents.
And then
They're
our
my
do-
little kittens and
our-
angels.
Our dog should be able to pay into 401k 9.
Oh my
What about
God.
cats, though?
What?
What about cats? What's the pun for the cats? A
401 fee line.
401
Uh-uh.
line.
401k.
401k.
Per 1K.
Ooh.
If pooping
I'll
yourself,
do you one better.
what if pooping yourself was like a national trend, like eating Tide Pods?
Pooping yourself is
Oh,
cool.
the
Consider
next
me
new
Miles
challenge.
The
Davis.
Yeah,
shit
like-
yourself challenge.
They have like the news program, pooping yourself tonight at 11. Is it dangerous?
The news anchor's doing it while he's reading.
You've got to be shitting me.
We went deep undercover to this diaper store.
Oh, speaking of national challenges, what do you guys think about this Raid Area 51 thing
I haven't
that's
heard
going
of it.
around?
I don't
You haven't
know.
heard of it?
Whoa.
Dude, it's all
Get
over
on
Reddit.
Facebook.
I don't
Get
have
on Facebook, Reddit.
I don't like Facebook.
You like
Uh,
Reddit, though.
I haven't been on
Perfect
Reddit.
Bee?
How can
Perfect
you
Bee
get
didn't
on
tell you
Reddit
about it?
without not seeing that?
I don't know what this is.
Perfect
His-
Bee didn't tell you
No.
about it?
His
He's on
youngest
Facebook
son
all
and
the
I
time.
were talking about it the other night, and I'm
So-
like, if they would have just kept their fucking mouth shut.
Someone started I don't know how it started exactly, but I think it was a petition to raid
Mhm.
Area 51 on September 20th this year.
Why?
Just,
Get the aliens, bro. Got to meet them.
but think about it this way. I don't think anybody's actually going to show up because that's just stupid. But
Have you
I
met
think this
people
is-
out there?
yeah, well, okay, so some people might actually show up, but they're dumb for doing it.
Somebody's packing
But-
right now. Oh.
I
But
don't understand. I don't understand.
so I think the internet's just trying to troll the government because you know the government has to take this shit seriously.
Mm-hmm.
You know that they've sat number 45 down a few times and said, "Hey,
Number 40. What are you talking about?
just a heads up."
Are you a conspirator, or is this what's going
No.
on?
No, but think about it.
Number
Like people,
45.
I'm following.
this is all over the internet. All over the internet.
I haven't
And
heard of it.
I'm shocked you haven't seen it yet.
Number 43 to number 45.
I call him number 45 because I don't support him, but we're not going to get into a political conversation.
Number
So-
1, I ordered you to take a number 2.
Here's your tax
But
form.
yeah, you know they've had to have like meetings about this at Area 51 and at the Pentagon and stuff like that. So
Dude.
I think people are doing it just to troll the government,
So they just
which I
wanna-
think is hilarious.
They just want to show up at Area 51 and raid it?
Yep.
Like
Like
is-
a
so
raiding
they're
party.
talking about doing Naruto runs into Area 51. That's how they want to do it. Is they want to do a Naruto run. So I saw a meme yesterday. It's like, could you imagine the government official who had to sit down a general and explain to them what a Naruto run is with a straight face?
He's like, tell me again. And he's like, okay, one more time. And he has his 12-year-old son explain to him.
I saw
You
one
gotta
that
throw your arms back.
they had a little baby alien and a dude, and it said, "Me playing peekaboo with the son I stole from Area 51 raid."
I don't understand.
So they want to raid the facility and see what's in there.
Quality.
But obviously, if something was in there, it has now been moved.
Yeah, like they wouldn't just cover
Yeah.
the shit
Or-
up.
They put a blanket
Did they leave
over
it-
And that's part of why I think
Or did they
the
leave
internet's
it
just
there
trying to troll the government.
because people will think they moved it?
Yeah. Somebody's like, I'm going to Area 52. Fuck Area 51.
Area 52 is like, we've got lemon bars. Come on in. They're the nice ones.
Yeah, you know
Hey,
what?
you want
though?
some caramel corn?
If they really do raid that thing, or even have a big party out in the desert, if you had like a hot dog vendor truck,
Oh, man.
you'd make so much money.
Oh yeah.
Imagine all the weed you could sell out there.
Oh Jesus.
And the hot dogs.
I don't
to go
think
with
I don't think conspirators smoke weed.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
I don't think they trust
it.
it.
Man.
Weed makes you paranoid, bro.
Yeah,
Hey, it's the desert. They could get peyote.
that's true. I guess.
Just go
I
real crazy.
don't know where you would get it, but
I don't know either.
if you're a
Well, it's a
peyote dealer, you
cactus.
can make a lot of money
I'd
doing
have
it.
dancing girls out there. I'd be the most
Dancing
richest
girls.
madam.
They should just move Burning Man.
Yeah.
Do it outside Area 51.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Those nerds would pay out for the dancing girls. I'd be the best, richest madam in the world.
What's the opposite of Burning Man? Extinguished Man?
I don't know. Burning Man looks like I don't think I could ever go there.
Drowning
I'm not
Man.
cool enough.
Drowning Man?
Burning Man's just like a bunch of hippies, and it's like this big
Hippy dippy bullshit.
art expedition.
Yeah, I'm not cool enough to
It's
go
like
there.
this
I've seen
big art
pictures of it.
festival that just like
If
it's just
you're-
drugs and
If you're a
sex
hippie
and art.
you listen to us, I don't not like
Yeah,
hippies.
no, I
unless
don't-
you
I'm
don't
a
bathe.
hippie.
I didn't mean that in a derogatory way.
Yeah,
but
but you're a hippie that bathes.
Yeah, but I'm still hippie.
How are you a hit? I don't believe you're a hippie.
She's super.
I have,
like,
like-
oh,
he
the
always says,
trees
like, you have
and
the mind-
grass,
yeah.
You may have a peaceful
Oh, look at me.
Okay.
state, but
She's
I don't-
got
I like bell bottoms too.
she's got long straight hair.
Hi,
Okay.
man.
She likes earth tones.
I
Okay.
do, man.
I do, man.
She likes
Hey, Mr. Lipman, better get a grip, man.
I like
she likes
natural music.
Silver Sun pickups.
I like Silver Sun pickups.
That-
That doesn't make me a hippie.
You're not a hippie. Hippies, you're not peaceful.
I like
enough to be
Silver
a
Sun
hippie.
pickups.
I like Dead Can Dance.
You're
like
like,
why?
Enya.
I
Oh,
love
yeah,
Dead Can
you're part
Dance.
hippie.
But Natalie's like, I love my inner self, and you're like, I want to kick my inner self's ass. He's fucking stupid.
No, I like Dead Can Dance. American Dreamin'. It's a great
Yeah,
song.
it's a good song.
It's a great song.
Natalie's a hippie.
Okay,
She just
well,
has a hippie aura,
Yeah.
Okay, that's
I'm cool
fine.
with that.
But like I
and
said,
she's kind of basic too.
what?
She's like a basic. hippie.
I am not.
Well, she does have to go to Scooters like every time right before we record. So.
It's my treat.
It's my treat.
I can't have pop, so I
Remember
have a
the
little
first
decaf
episode when
coffee.
you're like, I drink Starbucks and I give no fuck.
It's true. I still don't.
That was a fun episode. The Bob, what was his
Bob
name?
Larson.
Bob Larson episode.
Let's take a flashback.
I wasn't here.
name of Jesus.
My pants shit themselves. Shit themselves. Shit themselves.
Pasta liquor, pasta liquor, pasta.
We still have to get those T-shirts made.
We do.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. That's my fault, you guys. I've been
So-
incredibly busy
Listeners,
making my own crafts.
do us a favor. Shoot us an email. Let us know what some of your favorite spots are on your favorite episodes. Maybe jot the time down on the whatever you're listening to it, and maybe we'll make a greatest hits compilation episode. Of
Yeah,
just
that'd
the
be
dumb
fun.
shit that we say.
That would be fun.
Or we could just be narcissistic and do that ourselves.
My favorite time when I talked was
Remember when I said that
My
thing?
favorite moment.
And then I was so funny. I'm so fetch.
I'm total fetch.
Our favorite time was when B was here.
Oh, sat right in that spot over there. That was when the dice.
I miss that time too.
Ah, gee. Oh, gee, she dating a black dress. That's
So
what he
what's,
says.
the quote you picked.
So are you all caught up on Riverdale?
Nobody caught that
no.
good.
Fuck no. Dude,
I'm so far behind.
I did go see a badass movie.
Rick, what was the movie?
A badass movie. Let me tell y'all about this flick.
I got my badass pants on, Rick.
Hope you got your shitting pants on.
Nope, I put my badass pants on like I just said.
You're not going to get tax deducted now.
What was the movie?
It was called Midsummer.
I want to see that.
So good.
Oh, I want to see it.
We saw
So
Aladdin.
good.
I want to see Midsummer.
Midsummer's definitely something that you want to go see.
Natalie and I went and saw Aladdin.
And that
However,
was amazing.
if you go see this movie,
Bring
keep
you-
in mind, it is not supposed to make you feel comfortable. It is not supposed to make you laugh, and it is definitely not supposed to make you cheery.
So they should have just called it the Don't Look Under the Bed podcast.
No, because this movie's not fun or informative.
What's it compared to like another movie wise where it makes you uncomfortable?
Old cult films. That's why I like it so much.
Ooh.
Like The Witch.
There's one that I watched about a cult,
God, I love that
super
movie.
old movie, like from the 80s. Trying to think of the name of it. I was
The
really
Ewoks movie. Yeah.
This movie is a slow burning, just weird, awesome, great soundtrack,
Really?
tense, good, not horror, but just like this thriller that does a very good job with pacing,
Okay.
and it makes you feel like you're a part of where this person's at. The only thing I didn't like about doing this was I had to see it in the theater with people who went every time something happened.
Oh,
They
no.
I
fucking
hate that.
ruined the movie.
I hate that
There's
shit.
a part in the movie where something weird happens, and it goes on for about 5-6 minutes,
Ooh.
and the whole time all I hear is Chuckles McGee in front of me. This is so weird.
Oh, shut up.
And I was at the fucking Alamo,
You're supposed to go tell a
dude.
manager.
and
Go tell the manager.
I thought the people next to us would have said something, but no one did. And
No, you did that yourself, mister.
I was
Yeah.
very
They
upset.
kick you out. They warn you, and then
So,
you
yeah,
get
they'll
kicked
warn you
out.
once and they'll kick
I've
you out
never
if they have
seen it
to.
happen, but I see it on the screen like prior to the movie
And
starting.
I believe it. I believe they'll do
But-
it.
I believe they
Oh,
will too.
it's-
And Vanessa said they will. I think she's had that happen where she's seen somebody do that before. Not to herself, but
But this movie is by the same as it's Ari
Aster.
Aster. He did Hereditary, which didn't do very well.
I haven't seen Hereditary
I haven't
yet.
seen that
I'm
either.
like scared
it's
to watch
it's
it.
not that great.
You know,
But this movie's fucking amazing.
I
we'll
always,
have to check it out.
yeah, I do want to see that because we were picking movies. I was like, I do want to see Aladdin, but I want to see this Midsummer movie. So
Go support it in theaters because it beat out Spider-Man, but
I don't.
I
wanna see
I
Spider-Man.
want him to make another good movie like this.
Maybe we can go in a couple weeks.
Maybe.
We're unfortunately we're
But it
solid.
reminded me of the old 70s like satanic cult films with
What the fuck is that movie I'm trying to think of?
I always get worried because I'm to that point in my life where I would probably just wander off and follow a cult and then just get into it. I'm serious. I think about all the time like that the time that the and I have nothing against Mormon people by any means, but a couple of Mormon girls, very nice, approached me at a garage sale, and I was too polite to say no, so I took their Bible, I prayed with them, and then I gave them my phone number.
wow.
Because I couldn't say no because they were so
Wow.
nice. I'm like, damn, I could just follow these people right into a situation. I'm like, I gotta watch myself.
Yeah, who cares about them being nice? They're fucking
I was
annoying.
being polite, and I politely broke up with them because I saw them at the grocery store. I'm like, oh shoot, I forgot to
Not
break
you,
up
it's
with them.
me.
I'm like, I'm just not. This isn't for me. I'm so, but thank you for being so kind and.
I had a couple Jehovah's Witnesses come to my door when I was living with my friend, and
They
it
can't
was,
listen
it was
anyway,
a wife.
so it's okay.
It was a wife and husband duo, and it was just her who came to the door, and I was like, she told me, she's like, oh, so blah blah blah, this is what we do, and I'm like, yeah, I'm an atheist, so you're probably knocking on the wrong door. She's like, actually, this is the perfect door for us to be knocking on. And I was like, okay, why? And then she's like, well, you know, it can you give me reasons why you don't believe him? Like, actually, I'm in the default position. You have to give me reasons or convince me to believe. So it's actually your job. So get with it. But I didn't fucking
Do your job.
But I'm not gonna sit there and fucking play nice if you know just because they're nice. They're
I know.
they're
They
annoying
weren't
me,
out
and
hurting nobody.
but I wholeheartedly disagree with their religion, and I was like, you know what, I don't want to hear about it. So she comes back the next day, and brings her fucking husband.
Oh,
And I
see
was
now,
like-
don't do that.
And I was like, what are you doing here? And she's like, well, I figured that he'd have some time to talk. And I was like, I got to go to work in like an hour, dude. And like if you want to talk on the phone or something like that, we can argue religion over that. But I mean, you're not going to like what you're going to hear. I have no interest in Christianity at all. So, and she's like, okay, well, here's our number, blah, blah, blah. Here's a pamphlet. And I'm like, I don't need any of this. I'm not going to convert at all, ever. Never, ever, ever. But sometimes they don't get it. Like, you got to be kind of rude. But I wouldn't like slam the fucking door in their face or whatever. But
We've seen that happen before.
yeah. But I mean, you're out trying to proselytize. You're expected to get some blowback.
Yeah, I'm sure. It's like a Kirby salesman or
Yeah. I got, you know how many times I got shut down
Cutco
doing that?
knives.
Yeah. I had fucking gun pulled on me. I had people throw me out of their house. I had people do all kinds of stuff to get me away from them. But
Did they say "Suns out, guns out" when they pulled the gun on you?
no,
Dang it.
this wasn't
Missed
20,
opportunity.
It wasn't 22 Jump Street.
selling a Kirby and the just signing everything, and I sold it to the lady, and her husband comes home from work. He walks in the door,
Oh yeah.
and he worked for Rainbow Vac.
Whoops.
He
What?
grabbed the Kirby and chucked it outside.
Oh, yeah.
I said, "It's a good thing it wasn't Rainbow Vac; it would have broke."
He
And
just like skips out.
Yeah. and
The cane.
Yeah, the cane comes out. Hey, look, guys.
Oh hi!
Oh man.
We have an audience.
Hi. We
they're
do
on-
have an audience, by the way. Before you do this, I've been watching our map, and holy cannolis! Thanks, guys. Thank you.
Holy
I see you on there.
Cano.
Nobody
I've
said
been
there'd be
watching you.
cannolis.
I've been watching them, and it's
I'll be
somebody in
watching
Spain
you.
is blowing us up from the beginning.
Word up!
I don't know
see
what that
it.
means.
They've been listening since they've
Oh.
listened to all our episodes in like a few days.
Oh, well, thank you,
Yeah.
Espanol.
Somebody binged us.
Yeah,
wish
they
we could
did.
I feel dirty.
I wish we could sap this podcast to do it all in Spanish for our Spanish listeners now.
I'll have
El es mi guapo.
Salsa.
Oh my god.
I got nothing.
Muy liche.
Dan crapped his pantalones.
Mierda dos pantalones. Crap, 2 pants.
Shit tin pants, Rick.
This is the Don't Look Under the Bed podcast, the podcast for all things comedy and horror. I'm one of your simpatico hosts,
Ooh.
Dan Wonder. Next to me is
Natalie Rose.
next to us.
Benny Rose.
Next to me is
Nicholas Myers.
next to me is next to her.
We're out of people.
We're out of people.
Well, Tenebrae's
That's
not.
everybody, Dan.
It'd be funny that just kept going down. And I'm Bill. And I'm John.
We're all out.
There's no Tenebrae. His chair's empty.
And today we have a no plans for today. It's
No,
going to be a brutal blender.
Yep. We haven't had one in a while, so I figured since we went through the A's on the road trip, I figured we could take a break, park the RV. Vance is gonna do some mechanical works to it.
What
is
you
the-
fixing
what
back
is
there?
The next state though.
What am I fixing?
Yeah.
On the RV.
On
On
our
the
RV.
back of the RV?
Yeah.
Septic tank.
I knew it.
Ugh.
I knew you're going straight to the shitter.
Just like this episode.
Why is that your favorite place to go?
It's
That's
a
where I get the
spot.
shittiest.
It's my thinking spot.
What's our B?
Ooh,
we
our
don't
next
have any B states.
our next state is California.
Oh, okay.
That's gonna be a-
Ding, 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 ding,
There's a
ding,
lot
ding,
of-
ding, ding, ding.
That's gonna be like 5
I love
episodes.
that song. Welcome everybody to the Wild Wild West.
I like that movie.
A state that's untouchable like Elliot Ness. The track hits your eardrum like a slug to your chest. Got the best for you, Jimmy, in the city of sex.
Oh.
We probably listen to that song a lot more than people think we do in the car because it's amazing. We do it on our speakers upstairs too.
Omaha, Nebraska,
Smells like potty.
No doubt about it. I'm gonna go to
Nebraska.
Zesto. Oh God.
Oh,
Let's put a link to that video up on our.
Yeah, you
or
can do
not. That's Brand's favorite song.
that. Omaha, Nebraska.
Wait.
Anything that sings about their hometown, like that's not a major state, is usually just depressing. It's like Eugene, Oregon. They're like, what's there? Trees.
North Platte, Nebraska.
I do want to go to Oregon though.
I do too.
I can't wait to get there on a road list.
Ooh.
So,
Say.
things have been happening in the mainstream when it comes to I don't remember what I was going to say. What the fuck was I going to say?
Things have been happening in the mainstream when it comes to cheetahs.
Oh,
hamburgers.
Did you watch Stranger Things 3 yet, Natalie?
No, I have not.
God
I have.
damn it.
Talked about this last week.
Here's the deal. I had a show for our lamps and our art stuff, so I've been
How'd that go, by the way?
really well.
Can I tell you something about my wife? I'll call it a disorder. She can't watch a new season of something without going back and watching all the previous seasons again.
I don't remember what happened on Stranger Things.
They have a recap thingy.
Yeah, that's,
I just skipped over season 2.
What, did you just trail off there? Where'd you go?
No, I just been super busy. I got ready for that show, and then I was out, and it's really cold outside, and I've been in the garage since pretty much Sunday, like every night, and just melting away like a candle.
Yeah, it's fucking hot out.
The candle that somebody actually threw in the fire.
I have SWAS.
Yeah.
Swamp
It was
ass.
100 degrees today here in the Omaha, Nebraska.
101.
101.
And
Like
I'm on my
1,000% humidity
I'm
too.
on my last black shirt of the week.
Motherfuckers at work think deodorant is optional.
I
That's
always say
fucking gross.
be frivolous with deodorant, not frugal.
Yeah.
That's my motto.
I use
Just go for it.
I use Arm & Hammer, and it does the trick.
I just use
I like Dove.
I use hippie crystals.
Oh, you just
I
stick
heard
them
that
under
just-
your.
That doesn't smell though, right?
How do those work? Do you just rub them on yourself?
The salt blocks the sweat sweat pores.
Yeah, you
and
put 'em under your
receptors.
That doesn't sound healthy.
No, it's actually really healthy.
Yeah, it is. Deodorant's not healthy. Those are healthy, but they don't
Deodorant with
take away the
aluminum
little
is-
stinky poos.
Yeah, natural shit doesn't work. You might as well just go outside and rub a tree on your fucking armpit,
Which
doesn't work.
we are going to do after the show.
just as a test.
Yeah.
I hate that tree branches have crotches.
I don't understand.
Trees have crotches.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, when two branches come together, that makes me uncomfortable. I don't like it. Always-
Okay.
When you
I
go
think that-
outside, you're always looking
All
at
right.
crotches.
Did anybody see the More You Know rainbow go over you?
I know. It crashed and burned. Fell into somebody's house.
I wasn't trying to drop knowledge. I'm just telling you it makes me uncomfortable.
You
Just
drop
makes
your
me
mic, but it's
uncomfortable.
connected.
What?
You drop your mic, but it's connected.
Yeah, it's Comic-Con's happening, and I guess the DB Weiss and David Benioff are not going.
No.
Do they? I wonder if they gave a reason why.
I had an article on it. I read it this morning, but it was like super brief before I went to work.
We were gonna go, but it turns out everybody fucking hates us.
Yeah, there was fans that were like, just come anyways, blah blah blah.
We'll block the bullets.
Block the bullets. Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Um,
You know, there's some super nerd mad enough to shoot somebody over Game of Thrones.
the men.
Oh, I'm sure.
When the Comic-Con schedule came out earlier this month, fans were excited and surprised to see executive producers David Benioff and D.B. Weiss names on the list of attendees for the show's Hall H panel. Since the controversial end of the series, the showrunners have been very much off the grid, probably working on their upcoming Star Wars movies, and haven't answered the many burning questions fans have about how all the show ended. So their appearance at Comic-Con was a huge point of interest as for fans to finally get some of those answers, for better or for worse.
Not anymore.
Then on Twitter Wednesday, HBO revealed that there had been a few changes to the original lineup.
Yep.
So the panel taking place now consists of Macy Williams, Raleigh Ritchie, Nicola, not gonna work here anymore, Isaac H. Wright, John Bradley West, and Liam Cunningham, and Coneth Hill.
Which is still a good. I'd like to.
I'd
meet
love
them.
to fucking meet them.
I want to
Yeah.
meet Jamie. I like him anyways. Have you guys ever seen the movie he was in where he played the?
Is it called Headhunters? Because I liked him in Headhunters.
No, it was a chick flick, but it was so funny. Let me look it up because I can't think of the name of it.
Did you ever see that?
But he shit. Oh my god, it was so funny. Let me IMDb him.
But yeah, they're not showing up.
They
And,
are hiding.
and I understand why.
Oh yeah, the Starbucks cup. It's just yeah. I can't even. I don't want to get into Game of Thrones right now. Like that. I'm getting mad.
Fucking.
I've never had a show make me so mad because I invested so much time into it, and I love the books.
Yeah, the books are good.
I'm waiting for them for Disney to cut them. Honestly,
For Star Wars,
yeah.
I don't think they will. Because Star Wars sucks anyway, so they're just gonna keep.
I've not watched it.
Yeah, but
any
look
of
at what Disney
the
did
newest.
to.
I like Adam Driver.
What's his face? James Gunn. James Gunn had a controversial tweet from like 5 years ago, and Disney's like, "Nope, you're out."
He's back
and
on,
they
though.
rehired him.
Yeah.
Because the whole cast of Guardians of the Galaxy was like, "I'm not doing it if James Gunn's not going to."
Fuck yeah, because James Gunn's a great director, and if you haven't seen his movie Super with Rainn Wilson and Liv Tyler, you need to go watch it.
Okay, he was in the movie called The Other Woman, and it had Vance's other girlfriend, Kate Upton.
Yeah.
Leslie Mann.
Shut your fucking mouth.
Leslie Mann and Cameron Diaz. This movie was so hilarious.
How can you?
It's ridiculously
There's
funny.
Tenebrae.
You cannot be a heterosexual male and not think Kate Upton is hot.
Oh, let me look her up really quick.
All right, I got a folder
I don't
right
think
here,
she's
Dan. I like.
Like
her.
I said, you can't be a heterosexual male.
No, I'm not with that. She looks like she's sticky.
Ew!
Oh God! I wouldn't.
I'm leaving. I'm Tenebrae upstairs. I don't want you to hear this. He's here, everyone.
You're like the dude in that meme. Like the
What?
like the fucking old fat guy at the couch potato, and he's watching Miss America. Like, yeah, her nose is too big.
I just don't think Kate Upton's attractive. I'm sure that if she looked at me, she'd be like, "Fuck this dude. This dude sucks."
Like she would.
The chick who stars in Midsommar is really cute. Her name's Fuck, what is her name? Florence Pugh.
Florence Pugh.
She looks kind of like a discount.
Oh no, it is Pugh. Pug.
Yeah, she looks like a pug.
How do you pronounce that last name?
She looks like a discount. What's her name?
A discount. Don't.
What's her name?
Let's not use that term.
What's the name of that girl who played in
that thing?
What is it?
Oh, dude, she was in Fighting with My Family. That's where I recognize her from.
I've never seen that.
That was actually really good.
What is it?
So it is about.
There's a family of wrestlers or boxers or something.
Yeah, so it's about. Do you pay any attention to WWE? Because this was after I stopped watching.
Nope.
It too. Yeah, I figured. But it's about.
It's real. You should watch it.
It's about.
Rural.
It's got
Rural.
What's his bucket in it? The Nick Frost. Nick Frost is in it.
Oh,
Lena Headey's in it. But anyway, it's about like the come up of a WWE diva named Paige.
Is that her?
Do you think Lauren Graham's ugly?
Lauren Graham. Isn't she from Boogie
Gilmore
Nights?
Girls.
Gilmore Girls. Answer fucking carefully.
The mom.
No.
Bad Santa?
No. Not attracted to her.
I think she's pretty.
She is.
I'm sure that all these women are beautiful and everything like that. I personally just don't.
in their own way.
Like I don't, it's like that. It's like that one episode of Office where they're trying to debate if Hillary Swank is hot or not.
What's The Office?
You know what though? I don't know if she's hot. She could be. I know what she looks like.
Hillary Swank, she's cute.
I think she's pretty.
Yeah, but
Karate
you
Kid.
get zero credit for judging women because you said my sister was hot.
Your sister's a
Shut
very
your mouth.
gorgeous woman.
No,
I didn't say she was
you're a
hot.
gorgeous woman.
I wish.
No, you're not.
I probably got that car for free. Thanks.
This is a girl car.
Fuck off. No, it's not.
Okay, listeners, Volkswagen Jetta.
I don't think it's a girl car.
Oh, okay. Watch this. I'm gonna Google something.
You're just going to find someone that agrees with your
Nope.
bullshit.
Glorious.
Does it really
Girl.
matter though, Vance?
Hot girl
It's a car. A car is a car. I'm with you,
Thumbs
Dan. I'm with you, Dan.
What comes up?
The death of a 21-year-old that got sat in a car too long.
How does it happen? Is it like Kevin from The Office?
No, people fall asleep
Oh.
and they just die
How
because it
could you
gets
fall
so
asleep
hot.
in this weather?
It had, or there were kids in the car.
Barely breathe in this weather.
No man, you can barely. It's just so hot. It's so hot.
According to post-grad problems, cars that hot chicks drive: Mercedes Class G, BMW 3 Series, Mercedes C-Class, Jeep Wrangler, Volkswagen Jetta, Toyota Land Cruiser, and Toyota Prius.
I like that Land Cruiser.
I'm glad that this place has the know-all and the credentials to make these
Oh,
decisions.
you've never heard of
Fuck
postgradproms.cam?
no. It sounds like something from Alta Vista or GeoCities.
Let's find another.
Because they say the same thing about Mustangs and Chargers. Those are bitch cars. Okay.
I like Chargers.
Yeah, they look
Okay,
fine.
well, while Vance
like
does that,
Mustangs.
I want to talk. Okay, so I know a couple episodes ago we were talking about
It's a
like
nice
best
car,
Netflix series,
The
Yeah.
what?
like our favorite Netflix series.
Yes.
I had totally spaced Mindhunter.
Oh God, I love that fucking show.
Oh,
I
I've never
just
seen
I
it.
finished rewatching season 1 because season
Yeah, it's not
2
out yet.
season 2 premieres August 16th, I think.
Cannot wait.
But I just finished rewatching season
Is
1
this
today.
the serial killer one? Where you,
Yes.
oh, okay.
So
yeah,
it's
that's in my
about
queue.
it's about the FBI.
It's David
Yes.
Fincher and Charlize Theron,
Yeah.
actually.
Yeah.
She's pretty.
So it's
Yeah.
about the
Oh, yeah.
FBI's development of the
Except in
what's it
Monster.
called?
Mindhunter.
No, it's about the development
Profiling.
of their
Profiling.
profiling
Yes, I want to
system
see
that they
this.
use now that they still use currently,
Fucking
but it's
good.
based
Can you
off a
believe
book.
what they
It's
made
amazing.
Charlize Theron look like for Monster?
Yeah, she did a great job.
Yeah, she did.
And Eileen Wuornos looks just like her.
Do you think,
Yeah.
what's her name? Christina Ricci's pretty?
Yeah. I when I was a kid, I had a crush on her because she's Wednesday
Casper.
Addams. No, Wednesday Addams.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with the movie Casper.
No, I didn't say that. I just
All right.
they're-
Them
I
just fighting words.
smellogram. Yeah, I remember the fucking movie.
What
Okay,
about that darn cat?
I'm gonna kill you,
I remember that. darn cat.
and all her bridge playing friends.
I liked her as Wednesday Addams, and then I really liked her in Black Snake Moan.
Fuck yeah.
But I don't. Oh, and Buffalo '66. That was another
Okay.
good movie.
Yeah, okay.
But it's hard because
She was great in Monster.
She's got a huge forehead.
She does. You can
it's-
watch a drive-in movie on it.
You guys are awful.
Oh shit! She got more money than any of us are ever gonna see.
Oh, she's hot as shit.
She's gorgeous. It's just, man, that forehead. That's a 6 head. It's like
It's a biter.
she looks like one of those dinosaurs with the bone on the top of their head, and it's got the spikes.
Megalosaurus.
Whatever, man.
Ugh, dinosaur knowledge
I don't know
101.
that that's right. I made it
Oh.
up.
She did not age well.
Who?
Sarah Michelle Gellar. She
Uh,
aged.
She didn't?
She aged like milk. Like it's.
Oh my god! Let me see her.
Jesus, Dan.
Didn't they show a picture of her as Morticia Adams? And she's hot as shit.
No.
That was
No, that
that
was,
was
Oh.
Charlize. Or
no, that
somebody
was Black Widow. What's her face?
else. Well, how old is she now?
I don't fucking know.
I never liked. Ask her. I never liked Sarah Michelle.
No, he doesn't like her nose.
Nope. She's got a penis nose.
You're like one of those guys on the meme
No.
who's sitting there
I like
judging.
I like her husband,
Who's that?
Freddie Prinze Jr.
Oh, is that really?
Mm-hmm. They've been together forever.
He is pretty.
He is a gorgeous.
He's a
man.
good voice actor too.
Yeah.
Really good voice actor.
He wanted to
He-
be Spawn, but they
He
wouldn't
just
let him.
he needed more credit than people give him because they're like, oh, he's just a pretty face, but he's actually a really
No,
good actor.
I loved him in fucking Scooby Doo 1 and 2.
I hate
And I-
Scooby Doo, but
Okay, first off, you like the
I like the movies.
ew.
The
Go
movies
sit
were
outside.
awesome.
Shut the front
I love
door.
10 Things I Hate About You.
Yeah,
I don't
that's
care who
good.
knows it.
Oh,
10
dude, 10 Things I Hate About You is like one of the best rom
probably
coms
like a-
of all
And I also
time.
love
Classic.
She's All That.
Yeah.
I don't like that movie.
I don't think I've ever met anybody
Down
who's
to
like 10
You?
Things I Hate About You is awful.
Have you seen Down to You?
No.
That one's real
Let's
good.
talk about a good film from the 90s, early 2000s.
The Crow.
The Faculty.
Yeah.
Oh,
Fact,
yeah,
he
that was a good one.
Fucking great
That
movie.
was a great movie.
Josh Hartnett and
Yeah, Josh Hartnett
a lot
can
of-
act that motherfucker.
Yeah, he's really good in Penny Dreadful.
yeah.
I didn't watch that show.
Fuck yeah.
I think you
dude.
would like Penny Dreadful.
I don't like her.
I love her.
I don't like her either, but
She was in Camelot.
Yeah.
She was in Camelot. I didn't like her then.
I
Who'd she
love
play?
her.
I forgot.
she wasn't Morgana.
No,
Lady.
she was like the witch, wasn't she?
Yeah, I don't like her.
Morgana
I don't
was
like her as an
bad.
actress. I think she's got that. She plays the same kind of character in everything.
Yeah,
she's
but I
in.
still like her. I liked her in Dark
I
Shadows
like
and
her. I like her a lot.
who?
Carrie Byron.
Carrie from the MythBusters.
Oh.
She's one of my.
Yeah.
The
she's an
red-haired?
old
She red-haired?
Old school crush. The
Is that show still on?
MythBusters. Nope, they split up and they said they will never work together again.
What?
Ever. You can read about it. It's been around for
I
about,
don't think I need to
about
read
4 or
about
5
it.
years. But
Eva Green played Morgan.
the MythBusters split up because they do not do well working together. Even when that show's going on, they're like Adam and Jamie are like water and oil. They even admit it.
Really?
He's like we don't hate each other or anything, but we just do not work together.
I would think it like two scientisty type people like that. They're gonna have way too different views.
Wasn't one
I
of
could
them
see
a
that.
different? One of them was like a special effects person, and then the other, or they both were, weren't they?
They had years in special effects. Jamie is a he was a Marine or a Navy SEAL. I forgot which one. And he worked in special effects and explosives and stuff. And then Adam, he's just a fucking cool dude. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
The girl who played Morgana in the Merlin series is pretty.
Merlin from like NBC. I haven't fucking seen that for years.
Seen everyone.
That guy, no, I can't. Did you see that thing on Netflix where they're cutting down on the smoking in the shows they make?
Okay, so my friend was just when we went to go see Midsommar, we talked about the movie afterwards, and then he brought up for some reason that he went off on a fucking 20-minute rant. It's bullshit. They shouldn't be doing that. I'm like, doing what? He's like, cutting the smoking out of the show.
It's only for PG and under, I believe.
But it's like,
People
and
fucking smoke.
I kind of agree with him. It takes away from the story beat a little bit. A lot of the reasons why old movies had smoking in it, not only for sponsorship, but they also did it because it was part of the dialogue.
Mm-hmm.
Man has a cigarette, sits by the window. The dialogue starts, and then he puts it out. It has another one. It's something to do with the actor's hands. Nowadays, when they do a cigarette scene, a lot of it is to show, like, sometimes it's to show how bad the person is. Sometimes it's to show that this person is an addict.
Stressed
things
out.
like that.
A lot of it's a sign of the times too, like especially
The
like
80s were a smoking generation.
What if they took cigarettes out of Harley Davidson and the Marlboro Man?
You know what I'm saying? It's like
going back to Mindhunter, like one of the characters, like every scene he's got a cigarette, but
Hopper.
that was the 70s.
Look at Hopper in Stranger Things.
Well, that's what started it, was Hopper.
That's because David was smoking too much during the
But there was somebody tweeted something that said, like, okay, so let's cut down the smoking in movies, but yet we can watch this 16-year-old girl slice her wrist open violently in a bathtub, and then the other one gets something shoved in her vagina because they were raping her with it. Okay, Netflix.
Netflix is actually editing that out.
The
They
13
announced
Reasons
that
Why
13
thing?
Reasons Why.
It's
Yeah.
a little late,
They're
A little late for that.
Wait,
Yeah,
why are
like
they editing
3
that
years
out?
later.
Isn't that the whole
Well,
point?
first off, that's
It
not how
serves the
she died
story.
in the book.
Oh,
So
okay.
that was
But they're
why they changed it to that. I have
just
no
because
idea.
they're tired of
The backlash.
So they said it a lot more professionally than I will,
Yeah.
because it's a business. But
I work
basically they're tired of just hearing about it.
The backlash
Essentially,
from it,
is
yeah.
kind of like how that came
How
across. to
fucking
me.
lame do you got to be?
It's so
Didn't
late
Selena
for that.
Gomez have a lot to do with the production of that?
She produced
Yes.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think she made a couple songs for it too.
Yeah.
It's
I
fucking
like Selena
how
Gomez.
lame do you got to be where you got to be like up in arms about a fucking piece of entertainment? But yet you can
Have
sit there,
you-
listen to the radio. Every single song that's on the top
Yeah.
40 has to deal with fucking drugs, money. Usually, every conversation that they have is about women.
Sliding down the pole.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
but that's okay, and that's fucking
Yeah,
mainstream
that's fine. Okay, that's fine. Like,
Because
I'll let
you-
my kids listen to them, and I'm not gonna
Because
let
it
them
makes
watch
money. Because it makes
'cause
money.
He's got a
Well, and
cigarette.
my thing with 13 Reasons Why is like, yeah, that scene in the final episode of season 1 is extremely difficult to watch. That's one of the hardest things I think I've ever watched on a TV screen. Period.
really.
It was unsettling.
Really, you ever seen Requiem for a Dream? I mean,
I legitimately got nauseous.
I'll be honest,
but-
dude. I didn't like it either.
Dude, it was difficult to watch.
I don't know.
It was-
I don't get.
it
I don't
was
get.
just-
I thought it was.
maybe
fine.
you shouldn't go see Midsummer then.
I do want to
Probably
see
not.
that, and I thought it was fine.
But you're also talking to the guy that when I rewatched Walking Dead, I fast forward past Glenn getting his brains beat out. Like
Oh,
all
yeah.
the gross shit in the
Really?
it's not the grossness of it or the gore, because I
It's-
can watch the zombies get splattered all over the place, and people I don't know, I don't care. But you do develop like I don't want to say relationship with the
Feelings,
character, but you
like-
relate to the character.
Yeah.
I have no feelings.
Getting a little,
apparently.
but that's the whole point of
But-
of the episode is to make you feel a little bit emotional about it.
Yeah.
I think it serves a story, and you have to sit there and kind of watch that. That just means that you're really interested in
Yep,
the show.
first time, yes.
But I mean, after I mean, I don't really care. I mean,
But
it's just,
13 Reasons Why is one of those shows, like, everybody knew how that show was going to end. Or at least that first season, which they should have
She
only
kills
done
herself.
one season. Everybody knew how it was going to end. But it spent the whole season just, like, building that suspense. So when it finally happens, once that scene was over, I had to pause it and, like, kind of walk out of the room and, like, catch my breath. Like,
wow.
I did not. I was like,
I thought it was a pretty powerful scene.
it was
was
it's
good,
it's
but
not
it was
because it was hard. So it was hard to watch, but it's not hard to watch in the sense that you think I'm getting at. It was the impact.
they should just change that book
The
to the name
impact
of
of it.
"Cute White Girl Doesn't Know How to Act Around a Boy."
I
Slice his wrist.
right. I
Or
guess
takes pills. If
She was
does that
very
book.
cute.
see, but I'm unimpressed with pretty much everything. So when
Yeah,
I
we-
see,
No.
but when I see a movie, well, that's what I'm saying. If you go see Midsummer, there's some shit in there you won't
I
like.
want to see it now.
You won't like at all.
I'm so
And you know what's
excited.
funny is like I get more emotional about Artex dying in Neverending
You
Story.
can't. Don't.
You know what I
bring it
mean?
up.
Like or when fucking Simba sees Mufasa die.
Aw.
Something like that.
I'm not saying I cried.
But no. What I'm
But,
saying
like,
is if it serves a story and it does its job,
Yeah.
more power to it. But me, I've never looked away from the screen because it's like it's fucking entertainment to me.
Are you
I
guys
don't
gonna
know.
go see Lion King?
I won't support it.
I'm there for
I will not
sure.
support
Is Beyonce singing in it?
No, it's because it doesn't fucking need it. And Disney owns everything now, including you guys. So I'm surprised we haven't fucking got censored on this.
Because we went and
podcast.
saw Aladdin.
No, I don't care about that. How did you like
Is
that
now a
movie?
bad-
I liked it.
The movie was amazing.
Is now a bad time to say that I have stock in Disney?
Did you buy stock?
No.
Oh.
Well, my parents bought stock for me when I was a kid. And I guess I still have
I
it.
think
I didn't
that's
know
a
I did.
great move.
You get them in Disney.
It's
books.
actually not as valuable as you would think.
What
Yeah.
is it at?
I want to say it was like last time I checked, which was maybe about 6 months ago. I think it was like 105. Yeah.
5,000.
No,
Oh, okay.
$105.
Dude,
A share.
I have stock that's worth more
How
than
many
that. It's
shares
not
do you
Disney.
have?
I don't know.
Maybe they got you 1 million shares.
They gave him a bunch of funny bucks for free funnel cakes. at Walt
Yeah,
Disney.
like I've had Disney
Here's your
stock
mouse
since I
ear
was
hat.
like 4 or 5. So I got curious because, and I asked my
Am I
dad about
curious?
this a couple months ago. I was
We already
like, "Do
know.
I still have stock in Disney?" And he said, "Yeah." And I'm like, "How much has it gone up since they bought everything?" And we looked it up, and it's really not worth that
But
much.
you don't know how
but I
many
don't know.
shares
I don't
you
know how
have?
many shares I have.
How do you find that out?
E-Trade probably,
Yeah.
or like America Trade or Ameritrade or whatever.
Ooh.
You taking the handmade coupons of stocks that your parents gave you? Here you go.
Mickey bucks.
Can you please leave?
Yeah, Disney stock right now is at 141.63 a share.
That's down 90.94%.
Yep.
I don't know what I'm talking about.
It's down 94 cents.
And remember that guy who used to hit the buzzer and
Damn,
the
the
bowls and
percentage
stuff?
is right there.
What?
0.66%.
Oh, my bad.
It literally says
I didn't know.
0.66% right next to
What?
it.
They fucking own everything. So what am I supposed to do?
I'm surprised. I'm honestly surprised it's that low.
Look at Microsoft stock. I want to see theirs compared.
Or Nintendo or PlayStation.
Nintendo's is probably
136.42 for Microsoft. Let's see what Apple's at.
Yeah, say Apple.
Apple's 205.66.
Nintendo's 47.98.
And this is your stock podcast. Do? We're like
Yeah,
that
welcome to
Mad
the
Money
wall.
guy yelling.
Don't
in
look
the
under
That's
mic.
what I'm
the-
saying. That's who I was
Don't
talking
look
about.
under the Wall Street.
Yeah.
Don't
Sony's only 53.95.
That's because Sony blows and they don't do it. They don't do anything with their products.
What's
Their movies are
Microsoft?
terrible.
Hey, Into the Spider-Verse is fucking fantastic. You
that-
back off.
You know what? I'm gonna go on a limb and say that wasn't even Sony's idea. They probably didn't
It
even
probably
fucking
wasn't.
know.
They probably stole it from Disney.
Oh, Amazon.
Right now, Amazon's trumping everybody.
Oh,
Oh,
they just had
I'm
Amazon
sure.
Prime Day.
Holy shit! Amazon's almost at $2,000 a share. $1,977.90.
How'd
for
you
one
like
share.
to get in on that at fucking $60 a share and buy 1,000 shares?
What's Apple at?
How would you like to be an
Apple's
employee
like
and not get paid
205.
anywhere fucking near what they should be?
Tesla's at 253.
I saw Tesla at Menards the other day, and I was like, I just want to go up and lick the windows. It was so
Nom,
beautiful.
nom.
Oh,
Teslas are gorgeous.
She likes the
cars.
band Tesla.
no, the car. I don't even know what Tesla sings.
I heard some dude listening to Toto Africa.
I like that
song.
I like Toto Africa.
I listened to that in the car
No,
today.
that song is not as good as everybody says it is. That song is fucking
The
atrocious.
Weezer version is
Oh,
atrocious.
they have
Yeah.
a Weezer version? I didn't
Yeah,
know that.
Weezer covered it.
Gross.
It's awful.
It
It's
is
worse than
terrible.
Toto's.
Last song I heard from Weezer was Hang On. And I was like, this song's not bad. And then I listened to the rest of the album, and it's shit. And I was like, man, I missed the fucking Blue album.
That's been
Yeah, I do know
Weezer
that
since
song.
like the early 2000s, buddy.
I hate that song.
It's fucking
Yeah,
terrible.
I was like, because I didn't know what Tesla sang, and he said it's that song. I'm like, no, I want the car.
I was saying I thought it'd be funny to sing that in karaoke with the lisp. Be like, the sign says you got to have a credit card to get inside.
Look at that sick mullet by that guy, though.
It's a membership card. Sorry.
Are we excited for this Terminator movie or what?
For what?
Terminator.
I'll watch it.
When does it
Terminator
come
2 is
out?
one of my favorite movies. But
It's coming out in August,
Whoa,
I think.
if I can
Damn,
type.
there's all this stuff coming out.
Nick's looking it up right
it's
now.
Terminator.
It kind of looks like poop.
Terminator Dark Fate.
The last one wasn't great, and it had Emilia Clarke in it.
Yeah, that I don't know what they were thinking. You don't put a British actress in that kind of role. I'm sorry.
Have you seen Walking Dead? Look at Rick.
Rick can do it.
And
And
Morgan.
Morgan.
Morgan's the shit.
Morgan.
And Morgan.
He's always
and,
looking around trying to find an answer on the ground
Maggie.
because he doesn't know how to talk.
You always look.
Everybody in that show has a fucking mannerism, and I can't stand it sometimes.
I hate.
Shane's head rubbing.
Yeah.
Rick's constantly pointing the gun down at the ground.
Oh, yeah. What about Sasha? She looks like a fucking chicken. With her fucking
Negan
3-foot
throws
neck.
his one of his shoulders
Yeah,
back.
he's
when
always
he-
doing this.
Hope
Like
you
like-
got your shit pants
it's
on.
it's like I wonder if they were thinking about themselves as like, okay, well,
Daryl doesn't.
You're a comic. Yes, he does.
Yes, he does.
He does like this.
Yeah.
And he's always got his head down. And he
He's
shakes
always
and he
squinting
doesn't
his
agree
eyes,
with
too.
anything. I don't know if they were just like, okay, you're a comic book character, have your own
Probably.
mannerism. But every single fucking Glenn was the only one who didn't have one.
Lori's she was a whore.
Yes.
No, Lori's was she always wore capris with tall boots. God, I
I bet her
hated
boots
it.
stink.
I bet all their boots stink.
Well, okay, why is it that when there's a zombie movie, apocalypse movie, a whatever,
They don't ever get into like the
everybody
semantics of
no, everybody has a pair of boots on.
because they last longest. But Glenn didn't wear boots; he wore sneakers.
Flip flops.
Glenn's
Yeah,
the
flip-flops.
exception because yeah, but it's like most of the time you see, and they're usually like fucking sweet looking boots too. They're like,
He's running from
damn.
the zombies, and you just hear.
Now I stubbed my
And then
toe
like
on a rock.
the piece comes out of the bottom. They're like, I need a bread tie to put under the bottom here so my little flip flop don't come out again.
Oh, Natalie, I forgot to tell you the teaser trailer for the live action Mulan came out last
Yeah, let's
week.
make another one of those, right?
Hey.
Fucking dumb.
Easy.
I'm
That's my
I'm just
favorite
saying.
Disney
I
movie.
don't understand.
They are also going to make a Kung Fu Panda series.
You know what? You can be mad about
they already
Disney
have one?
remaking movies.
A
all
real
you
one.
want. The truth is, I went and saw the new Aladdin movie, and it was good. And I'm
Okay,
glad I
tell me
saw
what
it.
was so good about it, though.
Will Smith.
You get things out of that the CGI. that
It
they
wasn't.
did.
Now, not all of it was good.
There were parts I didn't like.
Yep.
You want me to tell you what I didn't like?
Okay, tell me what. I'm not gonna go
Iago.
see it, so I don't care.
I think Will Smith was a talented rapper back in the day.
Oh God, is he rapping this?
No,
A little
but he
bit. In
sings.
some of his songs, he
Oh,
does.
okay.
He sings, and he's not a good singer.
No.
The girl, the beautiful, gorgeous, super.
She is
super-
Indian, right?
Yeah,
Mhm.
whatever.
Better be. Better
Well,
not whitewash the shit out of her too.
They got in trouble for doing that.
Yeah, 'cause
so they
that's
had
a
to
fucking
change. They had to
stupid thing
change
to
the
do.
She's
cast.
fucking gorgeous.
Is that Jack Black?
No, it's Emil Hirsch.
Well,
Oh.
she sings better, hands down, than everybody else in the movie put together. The things that I didn't like were Will Smith singing, but I loved his acting. I didn't like the Sultan because you've seen Aladdin, right?
Yeah.
Well, you know how the Sultan's like this jolly little fat
Yeah,
dude?
he's supposed to be jolly.
Not anymore.
No,
And,
he was very dark.
And Jafar was not good. Jafar's like lieutenant, like the head security guy,
Yeah.
would have made a far better Jafar than the Jafar that they
Like
put.
Jafar is supposed to be menacing and very
He
like
was.
overbearing.
He was not.
And Iago.
Iago was.
Plus-
Remember how Gilbert Gottfried played Iago like super?
Yes, I do.
Yeah. Well, now there's no real dialogue there. It's just the lamp.
He like
That's
he repeats stuff, and they.
That's
But-
dumb.
But like
Okay.
the scene where because they kind of did it based off the cartoon, except for a few extra things. But like the scene when Genie brings Aladdin into the Sultan Palace area, and he's like introducing him.
He's doing the never
Phenomenal. No,
Prince Ali.
the Prince Ali
that
song.
So there's a lot of choreography and shit
Oh,
like
it's
that.
beautiful.
it's wonderful, and
the
that's
elephant.
just
like-
watch that scene like online.
And they CGI all the animals, and I like that.
Yes.
And I like that.
Well,
do.
yeah, it's better than killing them and beating the shit out of them on set.
yeah, I have no interest in it.
Watch that part though, where at least when they walk into it's really Disney-fied and it's really good. Like I think they put all the money into that scene.
I still haven't seen Toy Story yet, so
That was good. I liked it. I do want to see Mulan though. I have not seen the trailer. I'm going to watch it maybe when we're done with this. But I do know that Mushu is not in there.
They took Mushu's like not in the movie at all.
No, not that's been found out so far.
what's
So
Mushu?
the dragon,
Eddie Murphy.
Eddie Murphy.
Yeah,
I never really watched Mulan.
Mulan's really good. Girl power.
The whole thing is about her trying to be a soldier, right?
She's trying
She's trying to fight the Ming Dynasty. or something like that?
she's
To save her father.
her
Right.
father was going to have to go to war because he has no male sons and he's old and she didn't want that, so she's like, fuck it, I'm cutting my hair off, I'm going to go to war for him. Well, she ends up taking her little cricket and her family guardian dragon along, pretends to be a boy to go on her father's steed, and then
Out soldiers all the other boys.
yeah,
Oh, okay.
and it's really good.
I'm sure I just never got around to watching
It's super. It's a good movie for kids, I think, because for a Disney movie, the character goes through hell,
Yeah,
and
I mean,
and
that's
it's
funny
like G.I.
part.
Jane.
It's
Like G.I. Jane.
kind of. It's,
She does
but
not
it's
get
a-
raped.
It
Oh.
really is a don't give up movie.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
And it's for like a Disney animated movie. It's pretty dark.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's it's definitely probably my favorite.
it was one of
cartoons.
Disney's like edgier princesses,
So
if you want to call
So
it that.
Disney has a habit of doing that. They take old folk tales that were already done, like The Little Mermaid,
Sure. The
Cinderella,
Lion King.
Lion King, a lot of those that are already done, and they turn them into nobody really
Wasn't
dies.
The Lion King a Japanese movie or something first?
No,
The White
Lion
Lion,
King
Kimba?
is
Yeah.
Kimba was the white lion.
But it was the same story.
Yeah, that was just the Japanese version of it.
Yeah,
and then the Lion King is also
propaganda.
No, it's an anamorphic version of
An old African tale, right?
no, it's a Shakespearean tale.
Whatever. But
Macbeth or Hamlet or something like
It was
that.
about the Taco Bell dog.
this is about
Yep.
it's about-
Taco Bell.
they should have called it Hamlet. It should have been about pigs.
So I'm looking at the cast for the live action Mulan, and it's got someone listed as voicing Cricket.
Yeah, the cricket's in it, but there's been
Yeah,
no
but I don't
signs of
see
a Mushu
Mushu on here
voice.
at all.
And that would be
Upsetting.
That was Eddie
Yeah.
Murphy originally, right?
Yeah.
Do you really want someone like that back? And
Yes.
It's not the Eddie Murphy part, it's the dragon. That's
Oh.
like
Yeah,
the whole
dragon.
thing.
The
It's-
dragon's
They're probably
very pivotal to
The
that.
life
Yeah.
Eddie
storyline.
Murphy gave that dragon was incredible, just like Donkey
Donkey.
and Shrek.
Yeah, he played Donkey.
Getting
the
waffles.
Who's getting waffles?
Everybody like parfait. Man, you ever walk up to somebody and say, "Hey man, let me get some parfait." Now, hell no, I don't like no parfait.
Yeah, Eddie Murphy.
I'm a valiant steed.
I'm a steed. Y'all hear
Look at
that?
that. You
I'm
see
a
that?
steed.
I'm a steed.
And then he does.
I really like how when they're watching him on TV, though, he's outrunning the cops on a white Bronco
Oh yeah,
because
on the
O.J.
the-
Simpson outrunning the cops in a white Bronco when he did or did not kill Nicole. He did.
Oh, I didn't. That's on Shrek.
Yeah,
Shrek.
I don't
Shrek
remember
2.
that.
yeah.
It's like suspect is on a white Bronco and he's got a bunch of horses after him.
See, now why can't Disney make those kinds of movies? Like those young adult,
Like the
ones?
Lego Movie, amazing.
Have you seen Lego Movie?
I, s-
Have you seen the second Lego
I haven't
movie?
seen the second one.
Oh, it's
the first one's
funny.
amazing.
I only
Yeah.
saw
and
it
the
'cause Will Ar-
the Lego Batman movie was really good
Yes,
too.
that was good too.
I only saw it because I was bored, and it was okay.
Just admit it.
It was okay.
I watched
I think
it.
that Will Ferrell in that, I think they got his character from Zoolander. That guy really.
Mugatu.
Yeah.
Yes.
I love his hair in that fucking film,
Oh my
dude.
God.
Well, look
I
at the
love
Lego.
How
Zoolander.
can you not like Will Ferrell? I don't get it.
Your mother doesn't like Will
I
Ferrell.
don't get it. He's so
Hey,
fucking
My
good.
ex-wife hates Jack Black.
If you see,
I
if
hate
you-
Jack
Jack
Black.
watch
I
watch
hate
a
Jack
movie,
Black, too.
watch a movie with him in it, like Step Brothers, and then go watch Everything Must Go.
She says
Or
Stranger Than Fiction.
yeah.
What
Yeah,
a
Stranger
fucking
Than
great
Fiction
film.
was
Yeah.
great.
That's
Yeah,
a
that's
Chuck
what I was
Palahniuk.
thinking.
That's a Chuck Palahniuk book. I love
Oh,
that
that
book.
is?
Yes,
I didn't know
I
that.
didn't
I
know
I
that.
love that
movie.
book.
I just like when he's sitting in his apartment. This fucking wrecking ball just comes through.
Yeah,
That's a good movie.
I like when he gets hit by the bus.
But yeah, Everything Must Go was a great movie too.
Yeah, he played such a
Yeah.
good character in it, and he can do a serious role. Not like Jim Carrey's serious, where it's still kind of like he's got Jim Carrey face the whole movie.
What's your favorite John C. Reilly? Is it Step Brothers?
I like him as Dr. Stephen Brule off Tim and Eric.
Yeah, I
That's
like
probably
him
my
as
favorite.
I like him as
character.
I think his name's Buddy Brotherington off Days of Thunder.
Yeah,
John C. Reilly was really good in
Boogie Nights?
The Sisters Brothers.
Walk Hard was good.
That was good.
My God. I saw that movie
Walk
in
Hard was
theaters.
great.
I was out of my fucking seat.
That was
Did
laughing.
you love it?
I love that. Dude, my friend was like, I don't get why you like this
No,
movie.
that movie's
They
hilarious.
fucking halved me. You halved me when he's on the ground. I'm like, this is beautiful writing right here. And then she's like, I smell dog shit. It smell that dog shit, baby.
Oh,
It
that's
smells so
Watch that
bad.
again tonight.
yeah. I don't think your sons have
Hard.
seen that. Your sons need to
Or
watch
when
that.
when she's got she's getting more and more children each year.
Yes.
And I'm just like, jeez. And he's playing catch with them.
Did you see the Jack Black film on Netflix where he was a coroner?
Yeah, it's called
Bernie.
Bernie,
That was a good movie.
That's based off a true story.
and it's a fucking good story. And that's a Richard
We
Linklater
should do
film.
that. We'll do that because I do like that story. We'll do the an episode about that.
That's a Richard Linklater film.
Richard Linklater.
Linklater.
Art
Linklater.
Linklater.
He did Bad News Bears,
He said
Oh,
people
nice.
are funny.
and he does a lot of like what do they call
Shrooms.
that? No, what do they call that? Biopics, where it's like he'll take a story from real life. He did 12 years.
Oh,
Not 12 Years a Slave. What the fuck was
That's
that?
a good movie.
No,
too.
12
where
12
they
year old
take
boy.
real stuff and fictionalize it.
Yeah.
Fox News does that.
Now Vance. You know, we might have some,
Oh, Boyhood. Is that what you're talking
Boyhood.
about?
That's what 12
Yeah.
years in the making.
Is there
Yeah.
any new Christopher Guest movies coming out?
No, and that really upsets me because they should get Catherine O'Hara
Yes.
and fucking Eugene
Levy.
Eugene Levy with his
Although
eyebrows.
they are doing Schitt's Creek, and that show is fantastic.
I still haven't watched that. You know what I started watching though?
No, you
know
have to
I
watch
start-
Schitt's Creek.
You know what I started watching though? The Good Place. Not
That's-
as not
I
as
I like
like
that
it.
show.
I'm not
Okay, stop watching that shit and go watch Schitt's Creek because Eugene Levy's son's in it, and his name is David in the show, and he might be my favorite person in the entire earth because he is such a.
Is he like
shit.
Craig from Parks and Rec?
Kind of.
'Cause
He is
I
so.
love Craig.
He doesn't yell like Craig does, but.
Excuse me, who
that's
are
that's your
you?
mission is to watch all of Schitt's Creek on Netflix.
Okay, I'll watch it.
You're gonna like it, trust me.
Yeah, I started watching Good Place. It's too clean. Like I know that's
I like it
supposed to
when-
be representative of where they're
Mother
at,
forker.
but I'm yeah. She's like, "What the fork?" You know, I'm trying to say fork, right? I'm like, like,
I like it.
It's
I think
not
it's
that great.
funny.
at least I gave it a fucking shot. You know,
You did. You know what? That's a big step for
I'm
you.
not really a huge fan of her, so
I'm
I
not
like
either.
her. I like her in Deadwood. Stab.
she's in Deadwood.
Yep.
Kristen Bell.
Kristen Bell.
Yep.
Are you fucking serious?
Yep. She's real young. She was in like
Really?
maybe 2 or 3 episodes.
Oh, I don't. Remember
I knew.
her
I remember
being
she
in
was at my watch it the first time. Then I'm rewatching it.
Well, this was informative.
Yeah. It's we're about there.
it. How many minutes we got left?
2.5.
Oh,
Hey
shit.
Vance.
Yeah.
How can people get a hold
I know
of us
this
and
was
give us
fun. We
money?
had a lot of fun on this episode today.
Best way to get a hold of us is through our email at don'tlookunderthebedpodcast@gmail.com. You can also find that by clicking on the contact us link on our website at don'tlookunderthebed.net.
You sound like a sad radio announcer.
You sound like the guy from NPR.
Yeah.
And
We're
now
also-
40 minutes of jazz.
What's the guy on
Parks and Rec?
Yeah.
Barry Merbles.
Yeah, Barry Merble.
You can also find us at Facebook at Don't Look Under the Bed
Thoughts?
Podcast on Facebook and also DLUTB on the Twitter.
And viewers like you.
And viewers like you.
Thoughts for your thoughts. I'm Barry Merbles.
I like it when him and the
Augustine Clementine.
yeah.
Clementine. Just like
Augustine Clementine.
They're
Clementine.
so mad.
He's like,
Clementine. Now
you
that
knew this
takes
was
me
going to
back.
happen, Derry. Count back from 10. That's Dan Castaneda, and he's
Yes.
the fucking best.
Clementine.
Simpsons, right?
Now that takes me
Yep.
back. Back to the oranges.
Yeah. And now 40 minutes of African Mambazu throat singing. Wow, that is horrible. Yes, it's very bad. But our listeners love it.
We used to be K-Rock, sorry.
I fucking miss K-Rock.
Me
Oh,
too, and The
man.
Edge.
K-Rock.
The Edge was better.
The Edge.
Edge Fest.
And now for
Those
the
are,
rock block.
To those of you that don't live here in Omaha, those were 2 really good rock stations, and now we have
What about 90? What about 93.3 The Dam? You guys remember them?
That was K-Rock, and then
Oh, it was.
yeah.
They tried failing.
All I remember is I just wanted it to be like in Airheads.
It's fucking country now.
Yeah.
I like it
is.
when they
It's
one
all
did the
f-
end of the world as we know it when it stopped. Was that
That was
or
The
K-Rock?
Edge. They did it for like fucking a week straight.
Yeah, because they knew they were getting bought out by some shitty other station.
It's
Now 101.9 is country, I believe.
Everything's country
Here.
or pop. That's why I don't listen to
Yeah.
fucking radio. And then Amanda turned it on in my car yesterday. I'm like, what are you doing?
yeah. So we're at the dealership, and Dale just got signed the paperwork, and we're out looking at his new car. And
That's right, ladies.
yeah, it's a very nice car too.
Sometimes
So
it's
my
really
sister
hot.
gets in and she's like, "Dale, we got to take pictures of you next to the car." So he's posing all silly, and then she gets in the car and takes a picture of the inside of it, turns on the radio, and immediately puts on fucking
94.1.
94.1, and I think it was that
Some
girl that
shit.
sings the Royal song.
I like Lord. I
Lord.
like Lord.
Yeah, I don't like Lord. She's
Foil.
ugh.
Foil.
And then like turns it up, and we're like, "Oh my god, turn that shit off! People are looking."
She's got a beautiful voice.
No,
I like Lord, but I
do
don't
not.
really like radio, and I can just listen to her on my YouTube.
no,
So it's like, I do not support radio
I
at
do
all.
not support her.
Unless it's NPR, then it's okay.
Girl.
Or Rush Limbaugh.
Art Bell.
Does he
You're
still-
the thing about white people.
What about
does he
Art
still
Bell?
do stuff?
Yep.
Oh, damn. Is he like 90?
He's 75.
Okay.
I think the only thing on local radio that I support anymore is Todd and Tyler.
Ugh. Todd and Tyler in the morning, Todd and Tyler.
The one guy. never
Todd and
mind
Tyler are
what to say.
fucking hilarious.
So the one thing I hate
plug.
about Todd and Tyler is when I used to listen to it like on my way to work back in like 2000, say 6 or 7, right?
Mhm.
Everything was a gay joke.
Yeah.
They just ripped on gays.
Yeah.
When they legalized gay marriage in Iowa, which was actually pretty cool, they said that Nebraska was going to put up homo speed bumps
Yeah.
and to stop them from going over. And now, if you listen to them, they're like, that's exactly what they said. I'm not.
Kind of funny.
No, I'm not trying to be like a dick or anything. I'm just saying verbatim. That's what they
Homo
said.
Speed bumps.
Yeah, that's what. Maybe it's 2008, but anyway, a few years later,
2008.
fast forward to fucking now. They're super tolerant and
Yeah.
and they hate.
well, I'll agree with you. They did change with the times. Like they
Why is-
didn't stick to their guns.
The one guy sounds like he's eating his dentures when he talks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Todd and Tyler,
Oh.
Todd and Tyler in the morning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He sounds like the gopher from Winnie the Pooh.
I don't listen to radio.
I wish
so-
I could whistle when I talk like that.
That's what he sounds like, though. It's like, put your dentures back up into your gums and then talk into the mic. Not that I can
Sweet.
talk.
Sweet.
And don't even get me started.
We
897
get sidetracked really
We
easily.
do. But we're done with the episode.
Yeah, we're done. Anyway, this has
Sorry,
been Don't
we're
Look
fun
Under the
tonight. I
This has
don't
been Don't Look
yeah.
Under the Bed podcast for all things Commodore. I'm one of your sympathetic hosts, Dan Wonder. Next to me is
Natalie Rose.
next to her is
Vinny Rose.
next to me is,
Nicholas Myers.
and we want to thank each and every one of you for
Yes,
listening.
thank you.
And
Thank you.
have a good day. Bye.